Hello Libra, this is EJ with EJ Star Tarot with your May 2020 reading. So we have 4 cards laid out. We're doing something just a little bit different, and then we're going to clarify. So we have 4 cards laid out. These are really beautiful cards. I love what I see so far. We have birth, we have expansion, we have new growth, and we have abundance. I love these cards and that order that they came. They fell out. Birth is, either a pregnancy, a spiritual renewal. It's an idea. It's something that is creating, right? It's something that you may be thinking of. So whether it is actual pregnancy or birth or a different you, because you've grown and healed through these times of isolation, or it's an idea that you have. So, it could be a lot of different things and how this means to you. The next card we have is expansion. So whatever, and I really, because this could be a family expansion. It could be a business expansion. It could be that you're growing spiritually because, expansion talks about something that is expanding in your life, whether it is an internal, an inner awakening, external growth. It could be career, family, business, your home, however this applies to you. Okay, so this could be ideas that you have that is now expanding, that is growing towards something bigger and better. But you also have new growth, which is another great card to have, because this talks about growing stronger and more capable of handling things that are coming your way, being more wiser. This talks about a new path. This is new growth. This is either a new you, a new idea that's growing, a new business, a new opportunity, however that relates to you. But whatever that is, it brings abundance to you. And abundance can be anything in your life, right? You could be, there can be countless ways abundance shows up in your life. It could be from receiving, it could be from creating, it could be from financial abundance. It's abundance. Whatever that you are having here, that creating this new growth, that's expanding, it's leading to some sort of abundance. Now let's go ahead and clarify and see how this relates to you, okay? Thank you for all your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. I greatly appreciate your donations and those who purchase private readings with me. And I greatly appreciate those who become members of my channel. If you're new, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. My universe, Holy Spirit and guardian angels, please clarify this reading for Libra, the month of May 2020. And I can't believe we're already month of May. I mean, wow. Spirit, please clarify this reading for Libra, the zodiac sign of Libra for the month of May 2020, please. Clarify the birth card, please. Clarify the birth card for Libra. Why is this birth card here for Libra, please? Clarify the birth card for Libra, the month of May 2020. Clarify the birth card, please, for Libra, month of May 2020. Clarify the birth card. Okay, interesting. We have the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is having a lot of different ideas. As I mentioned, you may have a lot of ideas and you're just like, okay, how do I get this started, right? There's potential there with the 7 of Cups. A lot of times people, it could mean being confused, but because it's paired with the birth card, and the birth card is all about creating, this is having a lot of ideas and inspiration, right? Imagination. And that's what this talks about. That's what the 7 of Cups talks about. It talks about that when it's paired with the birth card. So just having a lot of ideas and being inspired by something that, wow, could lead to expansion, right? Let's clarify the expansion card. Whoa. Let me go ahead and shuffle this. clarify the expansion card for the zodiac sign of Libra for the month of May 2020, please. Why is the expansion card here? Why is the expansion card here? Clarify the expansion card for the zodiac sign of Libra, please. Why is this here? Why is this here? Expansion. Why is this here for Libra, please? The expansion card, please. So we have the Queen of Cups. Let's get another one for that. Oh, and then we have the Four of Wands. So this is interesting, okay? This is interesting because we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is very nurturing. She's very mother-like, right? She's also an empath. She's very sensitive. And she's very intuitive. But we also have the Four of Wands here. So this could be that you're expanding your household for some of you, right? With the Four of Wands being here, right? This could be that you're expanding your household, because when we look at the cards here, right, this is birth. This is having a lot of ideas or inspiration, being very creative, being imaginative. When we pair it with the cards like this is also, you know, you're not sure, you're unsure of your future of this birth. Will it lead to expansion? And here you're trusting your intuition that it will bring stability. It will bring growth, right? Because that's what this talks about. It talks about celebrating something and having stability, having positive results, right? So trusting your intuition and how that's going to affect, that it's going to expand your stability, right? Again, it also could be a birth. A childbirth, right? Because it's expansion of your home, and that becomes motherhood. But I didn't get the Empress. If I would have got the Empress here, I would have probably said that was it. But I'm getting, it could be two messages for two sets of different Libras, right? So this could be, this birth is unknown, and you're going to find out. You kind of know that it is, right? You kind of know it is expanding your household. Doesn't have, I mean, that's just for some. Others of you is just having a lot of ideas, and you're really trusting your intuition that it's going to lead to something very stable. Having having positive results there. New growth. Let's clarify the new growth, please. Let's clarify the new growth for the zodiac sign of Libra. The month of May 2020. Clarify the new growth for Libra, please. Clarify new growth for Libra. Clarify the new growth for Libra, please. May 2020. See, I almost said April. May 2020, please. New growth. New growth, please. Okay, so this is interesting because new growth, right? Talks about like a new you. It talks about being stronger, being wiser, and we have the Empress. So this new growth is going to bring abundance, stability. It brings prosperity. I talked about the Empress, but I talked about it being here with expansion. If it would have been an expansion, then it would have probably been, and it still can mean that you may be pregnant. Okay, you may be expecting a child. Because of course men cannot get pregnant, but that's what this could be, or it could be that you are going to be married and you're expanding your family, so there could be that extended family here. But it also talks about, because it's paired with the Seven of Pentacles, right? This new growth talks about bringing abundance, prosperity, something that you saw potential in, and now, here with the Seven of Pentacles, you patiently waited for it. You're patiently waiting for this growth, for this new opportunity, for the success, right? And you're being persistent. And it talks about your ideas, your creation is now going to bring this abundance in, right? So all of that you work towards is now going to lead to something long term and bring stability. Let's clarify abundance. Clarify abundance, please, for Libra. Month of May 2020. Clarify abundance for Libra. Clarify abundance for Libra. Clarify abundance for Libra, please. Okay, so we have the Magician. So I like that because you're creating this. You know what to do, and you're making it happen. You're making it happen with confidence. You're creating your abundance. That leads to this stability, and you're trusting your intuition to guide you towards something that is going to lead to expansion of your financial gains. This is bringing you abundance, right? Because the Magician knows what he wants, and he takes action without hesitation, right? He has the resources. He uses everything that he has to make it happen, and you are creating this abundance through your hard work here, which leads to your stability. Okay, now we do have the Four of Wands there. That could mean that you are purchasing a home, moving a home, right? But it doesn't have to be. It's talking more about stability, and this could even be that you have gone through a healing process, an awakening, and now this is, you're more stable now. Right? You're more happy. You're knowing you're working now on this abundance that's coming your way. But I really get for a lot of you Libras that this definitely has to be with finances, because you're manifesting this abundance. You're manifesting this King of Pentacles kind of life, right? Which is in having financial security, having that stability, enjoying your life, enjoying good things in your life. So you're creating this abundance, and it's something that you really worked hard on. You do have a lot of ideas that you're giving birth to, whether it's a new career, a new business, a side hustle, whatever it may be. You've got these ideas, you're inspired by it, and you're trusting your intuition that it's going to lead to something very stable. And here with this new growth, that brings this financial abundance. It brings prosperity and stability. And then here we are again with the abundance, the Magician, and the King of Pentacles. And this is creating your financial stability, creating your financial abundance, and using what resources you have to make this happen. This also, again, could be a sale of a house, sale of property or something, because we do have the Four of Wands and the King of Pentacles, which talks about that. Talks about property, talks about a sale, talks about finances, right? But I do feel like this is where you're going here, Libra. This is more of your financial aspect. For very few of you, this could be something of expanding your family in one way or another, whether it's through marriage, through a birth of a child, but more so, this is you creating your financial stability, your abundance in that way. And it's something that was very slow in coming. It was something that was in progress, and now you're starting to see that, right? And again, things are starting to come to fruition for you. That's going to be a long-term stability. It's going to be this long-term growth. So I do feel like for a lot of you Libras, this is what you're doing, even though you're not sure. You're just like, I've got these ideas, I'm inspired by them, and I'm going to make them happen. And that's exactly what you're doing here. You're creating your abundance here. Even though, again, it was really slow. Look at this, the Six of Swords underneath that. And the Six of Swords talks about improvement, but it talks about moving towards something good, moving towards better times, financially moving towards something better. The Four of Swords talks about the ending of a difficult situation here. And then here you are wanting that better life, Libra. Here you are moving towards that, walking towards that. And again, justice is yours. Justice is yours. And here you are coming in and saying, yes, this is what I want. He brings it into your existence. The universe says, okay, you're going to get exactly what you deserve. And that's whatever makes you happy, right? Whatever makes your wish fulfillment here. That's what this talks about. So Libra, I wasn't going to pick up these cards, but something made me do that. And I just feel like things are really going to work out in your favor. And you're definitely moving towards something better. Something that's going to be fair and balanced. Something that's going to make you happy. Something that you've wished for. And these are your ideas. This is your inspiration making it happen. You are doing this for your stability. So I do feel like things are going to work out for you. And it's something that might have been slow in progress, but now it's starting to happen. Again, you're taking that initiative and making this happen. You're creating your own abundance. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and we'll talk soon.